Hey Wildcats!
I'm Cameron Blackwell.
And I'm Addie Kincaid-Chilcutt.
And welcome back to Wildcat TV on Comcast 15.
We have stories on robotics, J-Day, and HOSA.
Stay tuned.
Welcome to Wildcat TV!
What are you doing?
Robot, like robotics.
That's not what it is.
Oh, well, let's let Diana explain it.
Hey Wildcats! Recently our robotics team went to the Greater Kansas City Regionals where they ranked third out of all teams after qualification to the World Championship in Houston, Texas. Let's go learn more.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Gilmore. I'm one of the assistant coaches for the district's robotics team. One of the cool things about this team is that it includes students from all of the high schools in the district. And this year the team has qualified for the World Championship competition. This is a huge accomplishment. We have not been to Worlds since 2019. So all of the students on this team have never been to Worlds. This year's robot is really, really interesting. We actually won a design award at our most recent competition because of the unique design of the robot. The students had this idea for the robot design, and some of our mentors were like, oh, I don't know if that's gonna work. And the students were like, we wanna do this. And it's really unique. It's nothing like any of the judges had ever seen on robots in recent history. So I'm really proud of the students for having this idea and bringing it to life and then competing so well and placing really well in the competition.
Hi, my name is Kagan Feathers. I'm a part of our FRC robotics team. We were all really nervous during the regionals. It was so tense. The drivers, they couldn't focus on anything.
But then we got picked for a good alliance and we ended up going to finals and we won. This year our team was more involved with the process and worked a lot harder than they normally do, which helped us go to Worlds. Get to operate the robot at Worlds during the competitions, so I'm looking forward to that.
I'm excited to meet all the new teams because there's going to be teams from all around the world, from China, Brazil, Germany, there's teams from everywhere. I'm also excited just to see what the other teams and what they did for the competition.
Wow, what an accomplishment. Good luck in Houston, Texas. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Diana.
Didn't you just love that trip to Mizzou?
Yes, it was a lot of fun, and Ava has a recap for us.
On March 29th, Wildcat TV traveled to the University of Missouri for Mizzou's annual J-Day celebration, where we attended sessions to learn more about journalism.
J-Day is really fun. I love going every year because, you get to be with everyone from Wildcat TV. Just being together with everyone was really fun.
A group of us attended a session about drone journalism, where we learned about the ethics, laws, physics, and possibilities of capturing video with drones. We watched this cool drone video from inside a bowling alley, and even saw a drone fly in the classroom.
We just went to the drone session. I thought it was pretty cool, especially when he flew the drone at the very end there and how he showed the different angles and the different features that the drone has. So I would say overall it was a really cool experience.
After that, we went to a session taught by JAG TV teacher and KMBC9 meteorologist Pete Grigsby, where he talked about his career and how he got to where he is now. During the third session, we caught up with the rest of our group at Shakespeare's Pizza.
We went to a lot of the more sports-focused classes, and I learned a lot about camera angles and how to follow different plays with the camera, and it was very beneficial.
Then we split up again. Some of our group even got to explore some of downtown Columbia.
We went to this cool record shop, and honestly, I love the vibes here. It's amazing.
On the bus ride home, we found out what awards we won based on segments we submitted. We won 8 in total. Among them was a superior rating for our Thanksgiving episode and a best of show for our Scout Coffee commercial.
I'm a nurse and I scout.
The fact that I got best of show, which is something that Wildcat TV had never gotten, was really cool for a Scout commercial. And I think that was just a really good way of ending my senior year.
Scout Coffee!
Overall, J-Day 2023 was a great experience for all of us. This has been Ava McClure for Wildcat TV.
Cheer tryouts are May 1st through the 4th.
If you are interested, there will be a pre-tryout parent meeting Thursday, April 13th, where you can get more information.
If you have any questions, please email mpeterman@bssd.net.
Guess what?
What?
I just heard that HOSA went to state.
Oh, that's so cool. I believe Kenna has more for us.
Hey Wildcats, Kenna Morgan here. Today I got the chance to interview Dr. Klotz and Michaela Stegner about the HOSA State Leadership Conference.
So my name's Dr. Klotz, and I teach biomedical innovations, medical interventions, anatomy and physiology, and ACT prep. Okay, so students who are in HOSA are in a student organization for people that want to become health professionals. So it can be anything within there. And the State Leadership Conference is a time to compete in an event. So my students have picked things like pharmacology or CPR and first aid or EMT. Well, they get to show off their skills. Sometimes it's through writing, sometimes it's through photography, sometimes it's through an action event like doing CPR and being judged on that. So they get a chance to meet a whole bunch of students from all over the state that also want to be healthcare professionals. They're all like-minded. It's just an absolutely fantastic opportunity for them.
I'm Michaela Stegner. So there was a scenario. So we competed in CPR and first aid. So there was a scenario, and there was a mother and an infant, and I was the CPR person, so I had to provide CPR on an infant, while my partner Lauren provided first aid on the mother who had an open fracture.
Well, a lot of people don't realize, when they're in 8th grade, when they're tracking and signing up for classes, that they want to go into a health field. And so sometimes they didn't get into the classes as freshmen or sophomores that now they want as juniors or seniors. So they can join HOSA, and all they need is a school. Well, they already have that. And then they just need that interest in becoming a healthcare professional.
That sounds awesome. Congratulations to all of the HOSA students that were involved.
Thanks, Kenna.
Now it's time for commercial break.
We'll be right back.
Hey guys, Nate Mitchell here at Culver's. You already know we got the best burgers in town, but I want to tell you about an awesome new dessert menu item we've got. Come on, let's check it out. You can now get any of our concrete mixers, shakes, and malts blended together with our signature Culver's root beer. For example, this is our root beer shake made with our fresh frozen custard. Come by and try one for yourself. We can't wait to see you. Blue Springs, South 7 Highway, or Independence right off I-70.
Dad, don't forget to take the trash out.
Gary, stop! What are you doing? I gotta get rid of the bugs!
Don't get burned by bugs this season. Let Moxie extinguish your past problems with safe, high-quality treatments. Experience the Moxie difference at killbugsfast.com. Moxie Pest Control, Kansas City's pest control experts.
I'm a librarian and I scout.
I'm a teacher and I scout.
I am the preschool teacher and I scout.
I'm a custodian and I scout.
I'm a nurse and I scout.
I'm a secretary and I scout.
I'm a construction worker and I scout.
I'm a student and I scout.
I am the director and I scout.
Open weekdays 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturdays 7 to 5, Sundays 7 to 2.
Tyler is going to share an event with us that you might be interested in.
Baccalaureate is right around the corner. It's a worship service led by students to help send the seniors off in their next season of life. It's held here in the PAC May 18th. Everyone is welcome, and we hope to see you there.
Are you going to see the One Acts?
Wait, what's that? I haven't heard anything about it.
Maya and Avery have more information for us.
'Twas the night was done. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The Night of One Acts will feature 4 unique shows directed by 4 different students. Words, 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 directed by Aiden Anderson. Sparks in the Park, directed by Claire Russell. Little Women 2, Wrath of the Undead, directed by Ava McClure. And Simon Creighton, a choral musical, directed by Andrew Smith. You can purchase tickets online at bshs.seatyourself.biz or at the box office with cash only. General admission is $5. The days you can go are April 13th and 15th at 7:00 p.m. in the PAC. Can't wait to see you guys there.
It seems like our directors and actors are putting in a lot of work for the show. Can't wait to see it.
Jazz Band has a performance soon. Let's go to Keelan for a promo.
Wildcats, Keelan Johnson here. Do you enjoy jazz as much as I do? If so, then you should check out the Evening of Jazz, hosted by Blue Springs High School. Stay tuned. The shows will take place Friday, April 14th and Sunday, April 16th at Blue Springs Christian Church. The show on Friday will take place at 7:30. The show on Sunday will take place at 3. Make sure to come out, support our Wildcats, and stay for the special guests. I'm Keelan Johnson, back to the studio.
Seniors, you should have heard this on the announcements, but you could speak at graduation.
If you're interested, your speech must be completed by April 11th and turned into the admin office.
Addie, it's time for your segment.
Okay, Wildcats, I'm going to be talking about DECA and ICDC. Let's go! Here are the people that qualified and get to go to Orlando for ICDC. Off to one of them for an interview to see how they felt and what it took for them to get to this point.
I am a leadership delegate. I wrote a 250-word essay and I had an interview at districts. I was called on stage for districts, letting me know that I was one of the 2 that were chosen for District 3, which is our school district. I was freaking out. I was late to my interview. I was out of breath. It was a whole problem, and I was talking to my advisors, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get it. And I got called on stage for both of them, and I am the District 3 leadership delegate. So during state, I did an academy, which was called Leadership Academy, and it was with Miss Fowler. We had all of our Missouri district leadership delegates there, and we did a workshop and a scavenger hunt. We met multiple people who were behind the scenes of DECA, who ran it. We met the presidents and a lot of the candidates for our next year. And for ICDC, we do a Ignite Leadership Academy that goes from 8 to 3:30. I'm super excited about that, actually.
Okay, Wildcats, that's all I have for you. See you back in the studio.
While Addie is finishing up, let's have a commercial break.
Hey students, this is Brandon Jackley with Chick-fil-A in Blue Springs. We are looking for great talent, so why don't you come join us?
Some of the great things about working at Chick-fil-A Blue Springs is that we promote from within our own team. We have flexible hours where you can create your own schedule. We have competitive pay where full-time team members start at $15 an hour. We also offer college scholarships. Last year we had 11 students receive a college scholarship from Chick-fil-A Blue Springs.
So come join the Chick-fil-A Blue Springs family by texting My Pleasure to 816-494-2208 to apply today.
Hi, I'm Isaiah Bragg with Country Financial. My wife and I and our family live in Blue Springs. In fact, my wife is a teacher in the school district. When it comes to covering your needs for auto, home, business, and life insurance, we can help you out through Country Financial. We offer auto discounts for teachers, students with good grades, police officers, firefighters, and EMTs. We have very competitive rates, and it's worth a phone call to find out how much you can save. Call us at 816-795-6340 or come by our office just off AA Highway in Grain Valley.
Hi, my name is Hanya, and I have been coming here to Dahlquist Dental probably over 25, probably about 27 years. It's really, really friendly. I love coming here. My kids still come here. My husband comes here. It's a family-run organization, and you really feel like family. So it's a good place to come. I highly recommend it.
Let Big Frog outfit your clubs and teams and help your fundraisers and more by creating your very own online store with professional help from Big Frog. First, select the gear, artwork, and options for your store. Second, Big Frog builds your online store to match your branding. Third, promote your new online store to your team, parents, and fans by sharing a link. Your store is open 24/7. And, best of all, you are never stuck with leftover inventory. Products are made as orders are received. Get started today. Contact Big Frog at Independence at 816-795-1115.
Addie, come on. It's now time for Alumni Spotlight.
Jackson, take it away.
Hey Wildcats, I'm here with Wildcat TV legend Jared Hinton, who graduated in the class of 2015, and we're here to talk about some of the stuff you've done at Wildcat TV. So first off, how's Wildcat TV affected you as a person and its impact?
I mean, Wildcat TV was a great experience for me. I did 2 years of it in high school, video production my sophomore year. Made some lifelong friendships, still have a really good relationship with Mr. Marble. And a lot of the stuff I did in the class still translates to today, like working on a timeline and working in teams, you know, all that stuff, and just, I mean, a really enjoyable experience.
So what's your favorite, probably some of your favorite projects you've done in this program in Wildcat TV?
The one I always go back to, like when people ask me, like when I did broadcasting in high school, I always show them Testing Task Force, just because I thought that was a really fun project and a really high quality project. To talk about being prepped for end of term testing, you know, because that can be kind of a dry subject sometimes, and like we could do the whole thing like make sure you eat breakfast, make sure you get a good night's sleep the night before, and kind of wanted to try to have some fun with it. And so we went for like the 70s cop vibe and like over the top, you know, the fake mustaches and the old 70s clothes.
What are you up to nowadays?
Now I work with the Kansas City Royals in baseball operations. I still do some video projects. It's more kind of team administration type stuff now, but I still lean on my video background quite a bit.
All right, so we talked about Testing Task Force. We gotta talk about the Christmas games. You were like the star of it.
Yeah, star. I don't know. That might be a stretch. That might be the peak and the downslope of my acting career. No, that was a great time. That was a fun project. We were. It was a lot. I feel like I remember we filmed that over the course of like 2 days, and it was a scramble to try to finish editing it and everything. And but no, it turned out great.
There was a specific shot I wanted to ask you about when you jumped over one of the Davis twins, who's now a current defensive lineman in the NFL. I just wanted to ask your thoughts about that.
Yeah, you know, if it wasn't really well staged, they probably would have plowed me into the ground, but. No, that was a funny shot. Every time I see that, it always makes me laugh. I was like, oh, those guys are in the NFL.
So you were in you're in Wildcat TV's early days. Do you still keep up with us, and how have you seen the changes evolve throughout this now our 10th year? Yeah, I've kept tabs on the channel, and I'll watch every now and then just to see what's going on. And Marble will tell me about stuff about, hey, we put this really cool project out, give it a look. I kept up with it pretty closely. It went like first few years when I was out of high school and kind of seeing how the program was doing. And I mean, it's taken off. I love the direction it's going. I love the kind of like internet web series format it's kind of transitioned to. Like when we were starting off, it was more news-based, like standing at the anchor desk, suit and tie, the whole thing. Kind of tried to be a little more professional with it, but I like the direction it's going and gives you guys some more opportunity to have fun with it and do some fun segments and be creative. Well, thanks, Jared, for all you've done for Wildcat TV and also doing this interview with us. We discussed the Christmas games. The rumor is that there might be a sequel coming out soon, and another rumor is you might see this guy cameo in it. So you'll have to stay tuned. More on that in the future. So I'm Jackson Poyamono. This is Jared Hinton, and back studio.
Guess what? Now it's time for yours.
What am I doing here? Right. Girls Track has had an amazing season so far. Let's go see what they've done.
Yeah, our South meet went really good. We had a lot of first and second place winners, and we really came together as a team. Personally, I got first in the 400. I was 0.3 seconds off my PR for my freshman year, so it's a great opening time. I ran a 56.9. Kaylee Jenkins also got first. Paige came in second, also in the 400, and following lots of our other teammates, first and second, third. We really racked up our points, and we came out winning first in the whole meet at South, our rivals, South Week.
Great job, girls. I'm Karen Blackwell, signing off for Wildcat TV. Back to me and Addie in the studio.
Cameron, come on, we have to finish the episode. Well, Wildcats, that's all we have for this one.
I'm Addie Kincaid-Chilcutt.
And I'm Cameron Blackwell.
And remember, it's a great day to be a Wildcat.
Woo-hoo! Let's go.